so quiet. Oh. OMG, hey girl. Was watching your podcast, but paused that to be here. Hey Bridget. How are you? Oh gosh. Go crocheting away. That's awesome. I am working on another sock. On another pair of socks. So when you go to watch the podcast, I've been working on this one today. When you go to watch the podcast, I started a new pair of socks for my father-in-law. And this one's just going to be like a 2x2 ribbing sock. So, yeah, I am loving this color. And it's instead of like, I mean, there is stripes, but they're almost like gradient stripes. I don't know what is going on with this lighting right now, but I am loving the way this is coming out. I think it's super cute. Me too. It's super cute. Yes. Love it. Kind of wish they were for me and not for someone else, but hey, what can you do? So I'm just chugging along on this one, and hopefully it won't take me 4 months to finish. March, April, May, June, July, August. 5.5 months, I should say. 5 months. Oh my gosh, ridiculous. So ridiculous. I don't know why it took me so long. What actual project are you working on since you're crocheting on something? Stay on top of girl. I know. Christmas is so close. It's ridiculous. I mean, someone said like there's like 10 Mondays or something like that until Christmas. Like, what? I'm making a test for Megan Makes Do a cardi. Ooh, fun. I love cardigans. I totally forgot to light my candle back here. I just don't want to get up to do it. That's pure laziness at its finest. Just straight up laziness. Me too. I have so many. Yeah. I need to get cracking. I mean, so many projects. Luckily, when it comes to my family, though, like, I could be doing it up until Christmas Eve, you know? That way, I'm not, like, super rushed to get theirs done. And everything else at this point, after I get this sweater done and these socks, like, I feel like those are the biggest projects. Everything else is going to be crocheted, and it's going to go super fast. Or I'm knitting washcloths. Because initially, I planned on making 4 people socks. And now it's only 2. Because 4 is completely unreasonable when one pair took me 5 months. There have got to be more than 10. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure like someone said there was like 10 Mondays or something like that crazy. And they're like, when you think about it that way, that's not that many. Hold on. Let me go look at the month. So 1, 2, hold on. So 1, 6, 7, 8. Or hold on. I was looking at Sunday. Okay, yeah, so it's more like 20 Mondays. Nice. I want to learn to knit, but I am so nervous too. Don't know why. I taught myself how to crochet just fine. Knitting is very intimidating, but another person, Beverly, hello. Not sure if I am new to you knitting cable hats, crocheting a C2C scarf from Newfoundland, Canada. Ooh, cable hat. I love cable hats. I love cable anything. But hello, Beverly. Knitting is very intimidating when you see all these intricate projects and color work and all this crazy stuff. But someone once pointed out to me, they're like, they are just 2 stitches. There's knits and purls, and you can make almost anything with just 2 stitches. And I was like, oh, that is like profound sometimes. When you have to like narrow it down, you're like, it's just 2 stitches. Learning how to hold the yarn to knit after learning crochet is probably the tricky part. See, that's the thing is I never changed hands. I just learned to knit continental because trying to go right was so hard and it killed my shoulder that I still hold my yarn in my left hand from crocheting. And honestly, it's a lot faster. I mean, I'm knitting left-handed and I'm still a thrower, but it's just easier to do left-handed. So also fisherman knit sweaters. Those are really pretty. I like fisherman knit sweaters. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of the wool because yes, I'm one of those people that certain wools are scratchy. I mean, I can do a Highland wool. We're good. But the fisherman's wool, like the woolly wool, I don't know if I could wear that. But I feel like those sweaters typically go over clothes. They're not worn against the body. You just gotta count. I feel like that's with everything. Everything is counting, counting, counting. I'm really loving the way this is turning out. It is so pretty. Colors look like garbage on this computer. My goodness. Like, that is so pretty, though. Sure is all about the counting. Yep. Everything. I feel like so many things I like to do has so much counting involved. Even like bookbinding. I was gonna start making a book. So I started making my signatures and I'm gonna do the binding next. And even for signatures, you still have to count each page that goes in a signature to make a book. It's insane how much counting is in everything. Even when I don't need to count, I count things. I'd start with arm knitting, then do finger knitting, then do needle knitting. See, I didn't like arm or finger knitting. I felt like it took too much work. I literally, honestly, the best thing you do, go to Walmart, if you already have yarn, great. Just get a big set of like these big plastic needles and just learn the knit stitch, learn, purl stitch, and you'll be on your way to knitting pretty much anything, it seems like. Karen simply saw for a sweater. I agree. I don't like that kind of yarn. Yeah. That is a pretty, I like blue. Yes, it is like this beautiful, like, jewel tone, teal-y blue-green. It's beautiful. So this yarn is Biscotti Yarns. and Emma cut it. So it's Biscotti yarns, and the colorway is butterfly. Well, if I get my finger out of the way, butterfly wings. And it's an 85-15, 435 yards. So this is their Bis sock base. So I really love it. It is super soft and squishy. My mom and sister are hot natured, so arm knitted scarves would be better for them, though. That makes sense. Then that makes sense. It does have a black cat on it. Isn't it cute? It's like a little black. They use rubber bands to keep the tags on. It's like a little black cat playing with the yarn. I thought it was so cute. I ended up going to the local yarn shop and picking up a skein because I don't have any like blue and gray colorways for socks. So I was like, you know what? I'll just go buy one. I have a black cat, so it is so cute to me. Yeah. I just like black cats, period. They're awesome. I love their like bright green eyes. I don't have any pretty yarn shops where I live. So sad. Hey, there's always online. I mean, before I actually knew about yarn shops, honestly, I would shop online and I would literally shop when they had sales. I have Walmart. Otherwise, it's an hour drive to a store and try to order good stuff online. Yeah, just order it online. I'm having a sale right now, so it's like $21 a skein. No, I'm just kidding. Shamelessly self-promoting here. No, I'm just So, I mean, I get it. Sometimes it's super expensive, but even places like Knit Picks, like try Knit Picks for socks and stuff to get nicer yarn. They have full skeins for like 12, 13, 14 bucks. So that's where I started buying some. And then, I mean, occasionally I got a few more. Anything else, I'm like, Karen Cakes. My boy's eyes go from green to orange. They're wicked. That is so cool. I've never seen that. I cannot use small needles anymore. I have lumps arthritis on my last 3 fingers on my right hand. So I use Red Heart's Soft Touch. I know, heavy yarn. Hey, I get it. For a while, I wasn't knitting or crocheting at all because I was getting joint pain in my wrists and my like my knuckles and stuff. So those who suffer from arthritis, I feel bad for you guys. Cause I mean, I don't have arthritis, but dealing with the joint pains and stuff like that and to deal with that on a regular basis, I just learned to knit and finding it fairly easy due to the fact I believe that I am an experienced crocheter. That's good. I mean, I feel like once you get over the mental intimidation that comes with knitting, it's actually really easy. And just take it one step at a time. Because I know me, I have a tendency to be like, read all the directions at once. Oh, and hi, Brenda. I just read your thing and just started going off on a tangent. Hi. But totally get that. Like, I'm one of those people that I'll read the directions on a whole step instead of reading like part by part on what you're supposed to do. And I read the whole step and I get like overwhelmed. OMG, that's so funny. Since I crochet so much, one of my fingers will freeze in place because it's so used to it. Oh my gosh. That's insane. It doesn't. Okay, well, that's good because I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like that would hurt if you got stuck. So I'm really not ignoring you, but I don't know how to say your name, and I don't want to be like that rude person that's like, is it Abd? I don't know. I feel bad. But hi, welcome. Okay, Abd. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm from Texas, first time here. Well, hello, Brenda from Texas. Welcome. I am Holly in North Carolina from California. Oh, goodness. Here comes my munchkins. They're coming up the stairs. I'm from Egypt. Ooh, how exotic. It is hard to do. I am doing a C2C scrappy blanket. I love scrappy blankets. I'm in Texas too, been here a long time. Do you know Egypt? Yes, I know where Egypt is at. Yep, I am just hoping me and Holly can be Insta besties. Totally, Bridget. We will so be Insta besties. So my issue is I have a trouble associating like YouTube channels with Instagram pages and Facebook profiles. So it's like, I don't know who's who because sometimes the names will change. So that's my one issue. So yeah. I'm Bees Crochet. Okay, so I've seen that. I know I've seen that. What does Insta bestie means? It's kind of just like being best friends instantly. That's all that means. Just being friends like automatically. So I've seen your thing. I have to like double check. Make sure I have you on my thing. I feel like I've made so many friends on here and it is so nice. You're welcome. I am only different on Ravelry. Yeah, so I know yours because yours was pretty much the same. So I was like, okay. Hi, Stephanie. This was fun. Thanks for being here. You are a sweet lady. It's 9 p.m., so going to bed. Sweet dreams. Bye, Beverly. Have a good night. It's like becoming internet best friends with all the Yarny friends because you have a lot in common. We do. And like, it seems like the more and more people I talk to, the more and more I have other things in common with. So like, I don't know. I just end up finding so many other things I have in common with other people, whether it's kids or our likes or dislikes or, you know, just having that instant connection with certain people. It's so awesome. I love it. Like, I love our Yarny community. It's awesome. I keep getting like these weird hiccupy burps. Oh, my foot's asleep and it's all tingly. I really hate how grainy this computer laptop is. I'm going to have to get like a webcam or something for it because it's driving me insane. It's like super grainy and pixely and I look dead, like blue. I love the friends I've made. And yes, you end up having so much more in common. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I love the community too. It's awesome. I mean, granted, there's been some community drama lately, but I want to speak to friends. That's good. I hate typing. Don't we all? I swear, I sound so illiterate when I end up typing because I'll admit I'm lazy. I don't proofread. You look beautiful. Thank you, Brenda. I actually, you know, put on makeup this morning. Can we try group chatting? You can't really group chat on here, I don't think. I feel like you would have to do that on like a different website. So for those who have joined, what are you working on? I'm curious. So I have more projects to write down that I need to try. I'm just chugging away on this sock. Hopefully it won't take me 5 months to finish. Can't remember the name of it right now, though. I know there's a few. But I can't remember either. Because I know there's a few. So obviously there's like Twitch, but then again, it's not like group chat. It's similar to this, but you're on Twitch and you can like donate money and subscribe and stuff. Mostly working on my Diego cardigan. Oh my gosh, Stephanie, that cardigan, I've been seeing you work on it on Instagram and it is gorgeous. Like, I want to make it so bad. Is it like, it seems like you're enjoying it because you're going by. Like, it seems like almost every picture I see, you just like added so much to it. I'm not sure, Bridget. Okay. I guess that's one way to make an entrance. I'm obsessed. Like, oh my gosh. It is gorgeous, though. And that's knitted, right? I'm pretty sure I saw knitting needles. Like, I need another knitting project. When you guys go to watch, if you go to watch the, oh boy, I hope the oddballs aren't coming out, LOL. It always happens. There's always one. But, if you go to watch the podcast episode, I'm the oddest ball because I am the third. That was good. That's always good to be obsessed to your big projects. It really is. I'm sorry, that was funny. It's a knitted cable sweater. I want to do a cable sweater, but it's kind of intimidating because I feel like cables, you know, but it looks so pretty. I'm like falling out of love with the biggest project, which is the flax sweater. I'm just like, oh my God, can I just be done with it? That's a math joke, and you have a dirty mind. I do. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I do. I'm the oddest ball because I am the third. How is that a math joke? I don't get it. She wasn't the only one. I'm not gonna, I recently brought some silk yarn and I can't decide what to make with it. I was thinking lingerie, thigh highs, or a bra. Ooh, I was just talking about the Ripple bralette by oh, it's sitting right here. Where'd it go? Right here. By Jessie Mae Martinson of Jessie Mae Designs. That would be amazing in silk. Like, amazing. Don't you mean a space joke? If it was a space joke, then I get it. Because Earth, third, 3 is an odd number. Okay. I get if it was a science joke. Third ball, because we're the third ball from the sun. Earth, supposedly the only ones that hold life. Gotta do a cable scarf or something first. Yeah, I definitely agree. I would have to try it out. But yeah, it is a paid for pattern, but she has it set up so you can get a discount on it. It's typically $7, but there is a code for like a $6 and a $5. But I would do this one. This is what I plan on doing soon too. I bought the pattern and I am like ready to go. Cables are awesome and so worth minimal effort. I definitely recommend next summer taking Christian Sweater Siren e-course. She helps with guiding you to make sweaters that fit. That would be awesome because the sweater I'm making right now is like 3 inches too big. I may be a crayon eater, but I'm smart. Should have joined the Air Force. You're funny. Like, I don't mind when I get an oddball that cracks jokes. Like, you crack your jokes because I'll probably just laugh. And Holly, I think they're out. Yeah. I don't mind the oddballs with good jokes. It's the ones that are just like, rude or just downright like nasty are the ones where I'm like, you can go. Bye. Right? That's when you get a block. Yes, definitely. Like, I don't tolerate rudeness and I don't tolerate someone just being gross to be gross. Because trust me, I've had some pretty nasty comments come on this that luckily got blocked through YouTube. But some of them have been pretty like, wow. Oh, goodness. So I don't get very many people messaging me on Instagram, surprisingly. What? Oh, I thought my husband was calling. But yeah, I normally don't get very many people messaging me on Instagram. I've had a few, and one of which was like a chick, and I'm like, no. Well, even the dudes, I'm like, no. But I really don't get that very many. But we don't have mods. What do you mean we don't have mods? My contacts are getting dry. I got so many songs stuck in my head. Are them fall leaves back there? They are. They're fake, but they're fall leaves to block the trolls. Well, some comments automatically get blocked because of certain language. Oh my God, what's the word? Like if a certain word or a couple words show up, they automatically get blocked on live chats. Yeah, like certain profanities will get blocked. Or websites will be blocked, or, you know, something, if it seems spammy, will get blocked. But yeah. Yeah, also mods can, yeah. So do you use the crochet bag behind you? This one? Yeah, I actually love taking it to the beach. So every time we've gone to the beach, I've taken that to like put shells in, or like when I take my phone or my wallet out and I don't want to bring my whole purse, I'll throw it in there. Love them. Fall is my favorite. Fall is my favorite too. Like, oh my gosh, we're like total twinsies. And I'm just yeah, fall is my favorite, and then like fall and winter in that order. Fall, winter, spring, summer in that order. Summer is my least favorite. Even though my birthday is in June, it is still my least favorite. We so can be twins. We have more sea glass here than shells. Ooh. See, we don't really, I mean, honestly, I don't even really know what sea glass looks like, but it sounds pretty. Is it almost like they look like, so I found like a lot of like, almost like pebbly. Oh my God. Can I say like anymore? Like I'm from California? Like, oh my God. They're like, they're stones, but they're clear, and there's like, I thought it was almost quartz, but I don't know why quartz would be on a beach, so I don't know. The doctor is walking, carrying a big grandfather clock. He bumps into a drunk. The clock falls and breaks, and he yells, "Watch where you're going." And the drunk says, "Why don't you carry a watch like everyone else?" That's funny. I'll send you a pic of mine. Yes, because I don't know what sea glass really looks like. I mean, I could look it up on the internet right now. That's funny. But he was carrying a big clock, so that should be, you know. I'm back, had to pee. See, like just now, Bridget's comment for some reason was held for review. And I think it's because it has Hitman in it. But it's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong. Some is colored, but mostly white and clear. So, okay, so I found some. They were almost like tumbled, and they were smooth and like translucent with like white going through it. And or the laugh faces. It could be the laugh faces. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. That's good. That's funny. My goodness. Like, some people would really hate those jokes. They're like, oh my God, that's so corny. I love corny jokes. I love them. Like, a duck walks into a bar and orders a drink. And the duck says to the bartender, "Put it on my bill." Poor delivery, but I still think it's funny. What do you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef. Right? All we need to lighten up, just laugh more. Yes, like, I love corny jokes. They're the best. And what do you call a cow with all legs? High stakes. Oh my gosh, you're hilarious. So it's not like the red heart, like it's a wrap rainbow sea glass color. Oh, I don't know. I've never seen that colorway. I have like a bunch of it sitting on like a tray with a candle and a big conch shell in my living room. And I have a bunch of seashells, and I guess now I have sea glass. I didn't even realize that, but we have some on our beach. And that was like the first time I really saw it. And every time I saw one, I was like, ooh, this is pretty. This is pretty. Ooh, pretties. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. My pretties everywhere. Pretty much. I was just like, so many pretty things. I felt like the Little Mermaid, but a human. I must take everything home. Lou, really? I thought it was funny. Oh no. The kids are calling me. It's the green to blue one. Okay. I love those gradient cakes, but I feel like sometimes the colors are so weird. I'm laughing. Me too. They're making a movie about clocks. It's about time. I feel like these are like what people consider dad jokes or something like that. I think it's so funny. It's about time. Do, 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 do. Oh, goodness. Tired. Can't believe I'm tired and it's only 8 o'clock. Forrest Gump's password to Facebook is 1/4. What else do you plan on making? I did talk about it in the podcast, which you stopped watching to come here. But I do plan on making my niece a sweater, which luckily she's a year old, or she'll be a year old by the time Christmas comes. I want to find the bomb shawl to make. Bomb shawl? What is that? I need to look that up. I'm going to make her a little sweater, which will go by really fast. And then I plan on making Emma's a sweater. How much does a hipster weigh? One Instagram. Stop it. You're hilarious. I plan on making Emma the sock arms, the worsted sock arms sweater. So I picked these up because she liked the rainbow. So, what? You can come in if you can get the door open. We'll have Emma help you. It's not locked. Hold on. You're coming in. Gosh, your shirt is a mess, dude. Up here. No. Okay, I'll stop. You're fine. I'm just kidding. What? No TV. Not right now. I can't have TV on right now. Why? Because I can get in trouble for copyright. No. You need those.
You want Angry Birds?
Wait, you can't put on a movie on here right now.
Why? Because
I'm on YouTube, and YouTube will copyright it, and then this will get taken down. YouTube's strict like that, man. Last time I just had Mickey Mouse playing in the background. They couldn't even see the TV. They just heard it, and it got copyrighted. Hey, don't do that. Are you flashing them? Don't do that. You need to go change your shirt. No. Yeah. No. Mom. What? What? Those aren't stickers. Those are Band-Aids. And they're all gone. I know it may be none of my business, but I was curious as to if you are transgender. No, I am not transgender. Your hubby walked away like, okay. Is he a fellow crayon eater by chance? No. Yes, Gertrude is the one that was rude the last time. A couple of them ago to me. What? Then ask Dad for TV downstairs. He just walked away with his head down. Yeah. That means Marine. I mean the cargo shorts, the high and tight, and the look in his eyes. You're funny, but you got that one pretty spot on there. Yeah, Marine. Okay, yeah, I let my kids run around like animals. Okay. So my husband was supposed to be watching the kids, and apparently Colin decided to pick up a toilet brush. What? Daddy has a movie on there right there for you. I knew he was a crayon eater. Don't worry, I am too. Oh, I blocked Gertrude, or at least like blocked her messages. She's just... Yeah, I don't think she has kids, because if she did, she would understand that kids get into the craziest stuff. I mean, you can look away for 2 minutes and then all of a sudden they're grabbing something they're not supposed to. Right? I have 2 and they will find it even if I put... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have absolutely no children, but some people don't understand that they're children, so they act like... Exactly. Thank you. Like, they're kids. They're not going to act like adults. They're curious. They get into all kinds of things that they're not supposed to. And Maud could put her on timeout, too. Oh, I already, like, blocked her messages, so... Jax drew on my sofa twice this week. Also stood on top of the recliner, all while I'm in the same damn room. Exactly. Just, what was it? Yesterday, Emma brings out nail polish for literally, like, it wasn't even out more than 2 minutes. Colin sneakily grabbed one, walked into another room, and then covered himself in nail polish the other day. And I had to give him a bath for, like, almost an hour for him to soak all of it off so I can rub it off. And that all happened in less than 5 minutes. Well, I gotta go because I'm going to have a few many and be hungover at PT, so I'll catch you later. Tell your husband to put his PT belt on. I will. And have fun being hungover at PT tomorrow. Yep, kids will be kids, and we've done it ourselves when we were young. Oh, yeah. Like, I used to go in to my mom and my sister's makeup and just make a mess. A total mess of it. Oh, yeah. Well, we just gotta open it and it's all over. Yeah, I mean, kids do the darndest things. There's a reason why that's a saying. They say and do the darndest things. Dang, my cat walked across me and hit my phone. I feel like we were having such a good time and then someone had to come in and just be rude. Rude people stink. Like, and I don't understand how her question was not considered rude. Even if I was, like, that's rude. You don't just ask someone like that over the internet. Like, that's just... I don't know. Except we are better than that, so we can move on. Exactly. Hate is gonna hate. Oh my goodness. Oh shoot, I almost messed that up. So is anybody watching anything good or reading anything good? I actually found this one book. I have 2 books from the library that I need to read, but instead I have a Kindle now, so I'm like, I'm gonna totally read what's like free on the Kindle. Right? He's a keeper. He can stay. Crack all the jokes you like. So I'm reading this one. Okay, can we get like... Where is it? It's called Storm Witch by D.N. Hoxha. And it's turning out pretty good so far. I started watching The Act with my teenage daughter, and it seems pretty good. The Act? Like the movie? Like the old movie, The Act? No, that would be the Sister Act. I'm thinking of something else. What's The Act? Sorry, my leg is itching really bad. I saw the last season of Stranger Things. Yeah, so I watched the last season of Stranger Things. It was good. Girl, you need to send me a list of all them itchy books you read. Oh, girl. I got a list for you. I have a whole Amazon wish list. And there's so many books. The Craft Lit podcast is back. So I'm reading Treasure Island along with that, slowly getting through Supernatural with my husband. We're mid season 8. Oh my gosh. I'm so sad that this October will be the last season of Supernatural. I feel like a part of me will die when the final season ends. And I was watching like the Comic-Con convention that they had in San Diego, and I told Nick, I was like, I'm never going to get the opportunity to go to see the cast of Supernatural at a convention ever. So I'm never going to get that chance. And he's like, well, you probably wouldn't have anyways because those conventions are expensive. I'm like, thanks, honey. Thanks for killing my dreams. Mother uses her daughter to get attention by pretending her daughter is sick. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yes, that's the show. There was also a movie like that too, right? Based on daughter wants to stop. It ends and maybe begins with the daughter killing her mother to escape. Yeah, okay, I know which one you're talking about. So I also started watching Vampire Diaries again because why the heck not? And I was talking to Christina of the Blissful Stitch podcast, and she was telling me how that's like her go-to rewatch. Hey, Holly, joining the chat finally. Hi, Holly. Handmaid's Tale is good too. I haven't watched it. I got all of that from the previews. So that one just sounds intense. I don't know if I could watch that. That's just OMG, Vampire Diaries, right? So I'm into season 3. And honestly, I used to watch Vampire Diaries and I don't remember half of this stuff that happened. But mind you, this was back in 2010 or something. 2000. I know the season started in 2008 or 2009. And I watched it. But I stopped watching it because we moved and I missed a whole bunch of episodes. So I started watching it again. And I'm just like, I don't remember half of this stuff happening. But I'm reliving it. And honestly, as an adult who is married now, because so much happens every episode. Yes, so much happens. But as an adult now, I cannot help. I'm watching this and I'm like, Damon and Stefan need to get over them damn selves. Like, this is ridiculous. And Elena just needs to stop leading those damn boys on. Like, this is so messed up. Their stinking love triangle is so messed up on so many levels. And I feel so bad for Matt. So bad for Matt. Someone's getting their teeth brushed. We don't need to be an adult 24/7, do we? No, of course not. I'm not. I'm only an adult like half the time. No, I'm just kidding. I turn my adult off when kids are asleep. Pretty much. Like, so me and my husband switch off nights for putting the kids to bed. So like one night he goes to bed. Next night, I put him to bed. So tonight is their night and his night. So I got to check out early. Matt is in the new spin-off Legacies. So I started watching Legacies and I was so confused because it was Alaric and he had 2 teenage daughters. And I was like, and the daughter was Klaus's daughter? Or something like that. I couldn't remember. And I was like, whoa. Hold phones. What the heck's going on? So I ended up stopped watching it so I could go and watch The Vampire Diaries, which I know I also have to watch the originals because that's also going to tie into Legacies. So yeah, I have to finish TVD and then watch originals first. Yeah. And I feel like you almost need to watch the originals and Vampire Diaries eventually at the same time together, because there are things that happen that kind of bounce back and forth. I love Klaus. He is a sad man, and the reason he lashes out is because he was just so unloved. And I just feel so bad for him. Same with Damon. I feel like the dudes that are the worst characters, or supposedly the worst attitudes, are the ones that were just loved the least. And it's sad. They're just sad men that need someone who actually cares about them. You don't have to. See, I mean, you don't, but it kind of just, I know there were references to Mystic Falls or, stuff like that. Klaus, yes, you see so much more of that in the originals. So I started watching, so that's the thing, is I watched it up to the point where originals branched off and they had them going together at the same time. And that was when eventually I was like stopping. Like I got to the part where Klaus had a daughter with the werewolf chick, and that's all I can remember. There was like another dude in town that he was fighting for, like Louisiana and New Orleans. So you have to watch the other shows first to watch Legacy. Oh dear Lord. Honestly, you probably don't, but because I've already seen them and I know that there's a storyline before it, I wanted to watch them before. References, maybe 2 crossover episodes, the whole series. Okay. So it was less than I thought then. Marcel, that's right. Yeah, so I don't remember much. It's been years since I've watched it, so totally gonna watch it. Oh, the tortured souls. Yes. The poor tortured souls. And I feel like women are just attracted to those broken men because we want to be the ones to fix them. Our love is what heals all. I shouldn't say all women, because that's not true. I think they set up Legacies so you don't have to watch the other 2, but you might not get all the references. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you haven't seen them before, you don't know the characters, so watching that, it's kind of like when you read a book. There are some book series that are set up to that you can read them as individual books, or you can go and read all of them and the references all make sense, even though when you read a book, you know what I mean. My husband literally just said, "Screw your medicine" to my kid. He was joking, though. Oh, gosh. So, yeah. I have been watching Vampire Diaries, and I've been binge watching it. I'm on season 3. No need for them hotties to be sad. Right? Sad, sad men. It's unfortunate. Even though when I see, if I was to look at all the dudes lined up and which ones I would go for, Alaric and Mason. Oh, Mason was so hot. Alaric, Mason. Klaus is up there, but I don't know if he'd be like my first go-to. I feel like it would be Alaric or Mason. They're just, yums. Like, their personalities would suit mine the best. Like, where I feel Stefan is just way too feely. I'd just like, go write it in your diary, dude. Like, you're too much for me. He's like above and beyond sappy. And Damon is just beyond arrogant sometimes that it would just, and very possessive. Don't do possessive. I can't do that. Butch is so romantic. Damon, but I'm biased because I've crushed on Ian Somerhalder forever. I feel like he's too pretty. I feel like that's the issue with Damon and Stefan also, is they're too pretty. Go write it in your diary. It's true. So romantic. Supposed to say. Like, they're so pretty and just perfect looking. And I'm just like, you gotta just scruff it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Look a little more manly and not so perfect pretty boy vampire. I really like the way this color is turning out on this sock. I love the bad boy vampires, yum. See, and that would be like totally Klaus. Marathon TVD and the originals with two friends, and one of them loves Elijah. I like Elijah too, though. I mean, he isn't like the hottest, but the way he holds himself is very attractive. Very attractive. Like, that dude's got his morals in the right place for the most part, from what I've seen, because I don't remember anything after what I've watched. So season 3. Oh, excuse me. Yes, we are talking about Vampire Diaries. Blind Needle. And I think another reason, I know I watched this and I thought of this before, is once Klaus and the original family is introduced, there is just a whole lot of heart ripping out. And I'm just like, they make that become such a casual thing. Like, rip it out. Rip it out. Like, hi. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. So here's a question that never ends with the original. Like, and that's the thing is, like I said, I watched them kind of side by side and I'm just like, can we stop with the ripping out of the hearts? Like, come on. What is this? Throw a neck snapping in there every once in a while. Like, something else, please. So what is your opinion on who Caroline should end up with? Now, some of you guys have seen it all the way through. I'm still on season 3, so obviously the original family is in Mystic Falls, and I'm at the point where Esther's been brought back, and she's trying to kill her family. And Klaus has shown an interest in Caroline. Now, Matt and her, have you seen the originals? I've seen some of it, but I really don't remember because it was years ago when it first aired, and I'm finally starting to re-watch everything. I'm sorry, have you not seen it? I'm totally spoiling it. So I knew Caroline and Matt, they just weren't going to work. It wasn't. Now, her and Tyler, I really want her to be with Klaus. I really do. And I don't know if that ever happens. I don't think so. But I really would like to see that. I feel like there are some people that have like binge watched it. Spoiler alert. Yeah, totally sorry if you haven't watched it. But I feel like once you start watching it, this heart ripping out. I can't say anything about how they end up, LOL, but I loved Caroline and Klaus together. Her other later relationship didn't make any sense to me. I don't think they are together. I felt like Caroline and Klaus could have been like total power couple. It's never the first guy. Oh, it's never the first guy. They could have been like total power couple because I feel like Caroline was the only one that could put him in his place without him getting pissed. Yeah, they're just brutal. Like, they go to kill someone, it's just ripping their heart out. That's just what they do. Oh, what am I doing? This is black, so it's kind of hard to see the stitches. Oh my God. Yes, Stephanie. Jeremy is so cute. Right? I thought he was cute in the first season. I'm just like, ooh, he's cute. Like, hey. And then it's just like every season he just gets cuter and cuter. And you're like, hey, when did you become a man? More like, hey, hey. Exactly. Hey, hey. Nobody wants to get drunk on a Sunday night, so it's just me and Beat and you two. Wow. Well, most people probably don't want to get drunk on a Sunday night and be hangover for PT. That just makes sense. Because I'm pretty sure that would be pretty miserable. He is blooming in front of us. Lily. What are you doing back there? Come here. Say hi. Yes. I don't have food. I know that's what you're looking for, but I don't have food up here. No. You want to say hi? Instead of looking sad all the time, why do you always look so sad? You're like, oh yeah, scratch my back. That feel good. Yes. Oh God. Yes, you are not a chihuahua. You cannot sit in my lap. Don't look so sad. She's my big fur baby. Big baby. Lily, look this way. Look this way. Come here. There we go. Now they can see your face. You're so cute. You're so cute. You're going to get dog hair all over me. Yes. Oh, that's funny. A bullshit. A bullshit. What? Oh. You're just a big old baby. Oh, yes. You can't get any further up on my lap, Lily. No. All dogs are resting puppy eye face. Yeah, she just always looks sad. And I don't know why. I'm like, why are you so sad looking? What? What? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Oh, there we go. Oh, now she wants to play. Oh, yeah. Okay. What? What? You're crazy, girl. Yes, you are. Crazy. I've been making apocalypse joke like there's no tomorrow. What? What? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What? You gonna get me? You gonna get me? What would it even look like? What? Go find a ball. Cows believe in magic called moodoo. What? What? She's being crazy. What? You're just gonna scare him? Oh my goodness. My dog cracks me up. I don't have anything for you. Go get a ball. Okay. I was always told that the coolest doctor in the hospital was the hip doctor. What, Lily? What? Are you in a good mood? So you came in here looking all sad, now you're in a good mood? You're a silly girl. Yeah, you're just silly Lily. Scratch under the collar. Yeah. You're going to get a dog hair on everything, Lily. I can see it all over my table. I have resting robot face, but I'm laughing on the inside. I'll message you on your Instagram. Only place I know to send to. That's good enough. Instagram is good. What, Lily? That dog is loyal to a fault. Pause and bathe. Get the hair off me. It's so dramatic. Hair. A pie is in the Jamaica cost $2.50 a pie. In Caribbean costs $3. Those are the pie rates of the Caribbean. That's funny. You just have jokes for days, don't you? The pie rates of the Caribbean. That's funny. This frizz won't go away. Well, when all I do is sit in a rack and dip and get homemade tattoos because we just got off the ship. Yeah, I do. Oh my gosh. I hope you didn't go homemade tattoos. That's not good. Oh man. I would hate to live on a ship. I'll be honest. That doesn't sound fun. Normally I don't have a problem with black yarn, but when you're knitting with fingering weight, black yarn that is almost blacker than black, it is just like, eek. Find a place to work out. We made some wine out of all the fruit cocktails. My buzz just got sent to med bay because he's... Oh, geez. Right, I already had a bad vertigo that would kill me on a boat or ship. I just don't like the open water. It kind of scares me. Ugh. Yeah, that's... Ugh. You could tell he's a Marine by his picture. He's wearing his dress blues. Not that bad. If there is one thing I'm in love, it's the taste of salty water, if you catch my drift. Did a lace weight project with black yarn once. Never again, or at least not without getting paid. Hey, I get you there. Hi, Nicole. I love how I read it so quietly, and then I'm like, hi, Nicole, like all super loud. Oh, goodness. Hi, just saw live chat on YouTube. Hi, lovely Crochet. Yeah, he is. He's funny. Oh, no. Okay. So I know you wrote me on Instagram, Bridget. I don't have my phone with me. So I'll have to write you back after. I thought so, but I didn't know. Thank you for your service, Marine, and the jokes. What are you making? I am working on a sock from a pair of socks, not a sock, a pair of socks for my... I didn't write to Instagram yet, only YouTube so far. Okay, gotcha. I know you mentioned Instagram, so I didn't know if you did it yet or not, so yeah. Do you have a link for your YouTube Messenger? I don't. You're welcome. I feel weird now. I really don't know how to take the whole service thing because, to be honest, being a Marine is great, but it's awesome, but having the duty, it sucks. You know what's even more weird? Being a wife to a Marine and getting thanked for the service. And I'm like, I didn't do nothing, boo. I just married him. It's like, that's it. But I get that. Even my husband says it's weird being thanked. So. I just want to go to Japan and marry a cute Japanese. Oh my gosh. I feel like Japan is one of the most popular places to get stationed. It's either, well, there's a lot of places, but I feel like the three main ones are Camp Pendleton, Camp Lejeune, and Japan. I feel like if you're in long enough, you've been to all three. Says avoid the prostitutes on our weekend safety because if you wake up with an itch, you gotta stick. I did it because I respect you for your commitment. Now we can forget about it and move on. Now we can forget about it and just move on. Oh my goodness. What can we talk about? Oh my gosh. Jeez. This black yarn, man. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of something to talk about, but just going along, and it is so hard, and I have to like focus because it's black one. I'm drinking. Does that count? Hey, you know what? Whatever works for you, man. Oh gosh. This black. This black yarn. I really wish YouTube would let you play music in the background. Crocheting a baby blanket. Ooh. I really wish they would let you play music. I know they let you play like royalty-free music, but that ain't the good stuff. Do you have an odd but odd? Stephanie. I typed evening chores, but autocorrect knows me too well. They are not trying to let you sound like a civilized human being. They know you. They're just like, come on. We think you know what you mean. Time for an episode of Supernatural and Diego. Ooh, have fun. I, too, am drinking red wine and amigurumi. Could be dangerous. Oh my gosh. I have wine downstairs, but I've been having crappy sleeping lately, and I don't think wine would help. I just wanted to know if odd butt has an odd butt, or is it just false advertising? That's funny. Yay, I'm getting into the green. Psst. Psst. What are you gonna do? Oh, I don't know. But are you gonna lock up the house?
Not yet.
Can you go? Because I want the house locked. Later. middle name is Danger. I'm just drinking beer and dipping. Could swallow my spit and throw up. You know, you could say my middle name is Danger. Oh, I don't know how people do dip. Oh, my grandpa does dip, and it's, I don't know. And then I've seen some guys put dip in their lip, and it's like super big. And I'm like, dude, I don't think you're supposed to put that much in there. Like, what is she blackmailing you with? What is she blackmailing you with? Oh, because all I heard was, think about it. And I'm like, she's making a deal with him. Hey, Holly, how is the new website going? It's good. So I tried to make the letters bigger, and it totally did not work. It was not letting me. And I know I tried fixing it, but it wouldn't let me. I'd have to drink the water because beer is too precious to be wasted. Beer is gold here. I'm not a big beer drinker. I like wine. It's either wine or liquor, and I don't really drink liquor anymore. I mainly just stick with my wine. Oh my God. Had enough beer as a teenager. I do mixed drinks if I really need something. Yeah. So I was not like a crazy partier in high school, but when I did, let's just say I'm not I wasn't a lightweight. I kind of am now. Like, I have 2 glasses of wine and I'm tipsy and I'm like, hey. And the last time I went to a bar, I had like a shot of Jack, a Long Island iced tea, and one other drink. And I was just like 3 sheets to the wind. I was like, woo! I'm a Marine, so I have to be a heavy drinker. It's an unspoken law until I have kids. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. I could drink the guys under the table back in the day. Now forget. Exactly. Like let's put it this way. When I used to play beer pong, it wasn't with beer. It was with flavored vodka. Like, that's bad. And let's say I kept it down. The guys had a rough night. I know some things some guys do under the table that I don't want to talk about. But now, after having kids, if I tried playing beer pong with flavored vodka, I would die. I would just die. That's my girl. I feel like it's so funny when you're like a teenager, young adult. I mean, I still am a young adult. I'm 26, but still, before you have kids and you're a young adult teenager, like you could drink like crazy, and then after that, your body's like, nah, bro, nah, we're not doing this. You gotta wake up in the morning. Ooh, itchy back. Not really a young adult. Young adult is 25 and under. Adult is 30 to 40. Past 40, middle age, then you become a senior. So I'm like, I'm just here. Right? Body's like, who you think you are now? Like a bitch, put that drink down. Pretty much. It's like, you're an adult. Yeah. It's crazy to think I'm an adult because sometimes I still feel like I'm 19 until you're 40. And then you're just middle-aged. It's crazy. Sometimes I still feel like I'm 19 years old. I'm just like, there's no way I'm 26. And then other days I'm like, God, I feel like I'm 70. I go from one extreme to the other. Like, I am totally like not old to, hey, my hip hurts. Sometimes I feel like I'm a professional idiot. Oh my gosh. Come on, I don't feel my age at all. I mean, I do sometimes, but I don't. I think I probably feel more my age when I'm actually around kids that are teenagers, and I'm just like, you have so much to learn, young one. But then I sit next to someone who's like 40, and I'm just like, oh my God, I feel like I'm like 17. You are so old, but not really. And then my kids make me feel ancient. I'm only 20 and I joined the Corps at 17, so I really haven't had a crazy party phase like a lot of people my age. I didn't either. My crazy party phase was high school. That was my crazy party phase. Which isn't even like going out to like clubs or anything like that, because it was like school, married, kids, and that's it. That's where I'm at now. But I don't regret it because my kids will be out of the house by the time or at least out of school by the time I'm 40, and then not even 40. Emma will be, but I'm an E4, so I'm happy. You go, E4. How old will I be? So when Emma's 18, I'll be 38. Boom. So yeah, I'm not going to be a old parent, which I like. E4 Mafia. Want to feel ancient? My oldest son is the same age as you. That doesn't make me feel ancient. That makes me feel young. Holly, my kids are 18 and 17, and I'm 45. I don't feel my age at all, and I'm grateful for that. That's good. So were you married to your husband while he was in or after? So I married my husband because he's still in. He was a PFC when we met. So he was like fresh out of boot camp at his first station, and we ended up meeting. And where he's stationed at, it's in North Carolina. But yeah, we ended up getting married only like 8 months after we met. And we've been together for 8 years. Happily. Dorito lips. Dorito lips at the beach. I made him brownies for his 20th birthday, and he got sand in it from the beach. Yes, lips, sorry. Yeah, Dorito lips. Psst.
Well,
Let's see. Give me about 10 minutes and I'll get off. Camp Lejeune or Cherry? Camp Lejeune. I hate Camp Lejeune. Really? I like it here. I really like it. My husband hated it here when he had to do his coursework. But now that we live here and he's, not 20, he actually likes it now. I love KB. So I'm not super hip on the lingo. What is KB? Oh, what did I do? Messed up. I'm an uneducated Marine wife. I don't pay attention to half the crap that goes on. I remember someone asked me what unit my husband was in, and I was like, I don't flipping know. He goes to work. That's all I know. Oh, Hawaii. Okay. I wouldn't like Hawaii. I don't like the humidity we have here. I mean, I don't know if the humidity is as bad in Hawaii. I don't know. I prefer a forest or mountains, to be honest. Oh, I got the island fever. Some people love it, but I feel like it's too expensive to live in Hawaii. Someone was telling me That it literally cost like $4 for a gallon of milk in Hawaii. And I was like, oh, that's insane. And hot. Yes. I mean, I'm sure it's beautiful and it's pretty, but they got volcanoes and it's hot and humid. They don't really have like seasons. I feel like that would be another place that's summer all year long. Pass, hard pass. I like my fall and winter. I like snow. Expensive it was, but I am a single grunt, so I manage okay. Yeah, and you're an E4, so being single E4, well, I don't know when you were there, but if you were there at an E4, like you were probably fine. I was an E3. Yeah, so not bad. Not bad. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to get off because my husband is wanting to spend time together. Not too bad. So, gonna go hang out with him for a little while before he has to go to bed and go to work tomorrow. So I will see you guys later. All right, then. Go be a good household. All right. Bye.